Alright guys, how's it going? So this video is going to be a little bit older video. I haven't released it. It's a few weeks old. It's after Anglers in Action tournament. I'm going out fishing. We're going crappie fishing after the tournament. I'm going out with the owner of Pro Tungsten, Paul, and Tyler Boyette, and we're going to go out there and we're going to catch some crappie after a tough day fishing in that tournament. Now, I just want to clear the air because after I posted my last video, I noticed on Facebook there was a little bit of controversy about fishing on people's docks, tying up to people's docks, and fishing inside slips and stuff like that. And there's a lot of different opinions on what's right, what's wrong. Well, the reason it's taken me a while to get this video released is I wanted to talk to Ameren personally and see what their thoughts and what the actual rules and regulations are as far as dock owners and what the permitted fishing areas are and all of that. So let me begin with clearing the air on what I was informed is considered okay by Ameren via owners of docks. First off, you can fish any body of water on Lake of the Ozarks. Even if there is a dock there, you can fish under the dock, you can fish in the slip, you can fish behind the dock. The things they said is a no-no is without the dock owner's permission, you cannot walk on their dock, fish from their dock, like get on it and fish. Technically, even putting your foot to hold the boat in place is highly frowned upon, and tying up is definitely highly frowned upon without permission of the owner or the marina or some sort of authority that has the permit to that dock. Those are a no-no. And little did I know at this time, I had no clue that actually fishing inside of an empty slip, meaning nosing your boat in to fish inside of it, is actually technically wrong. You're not allowed to do that without the owner's permission. So if you are fishing inside of somebody's boat slip and the owner says they want you out, you, by law, have to leave. So you guys can use that information to help better your fishing on the water. If you have an argument with somebody, maybe you can use this information to explain to them, hey, I can fish any body of water on this lake as long as I'm not infringing in your permit. Or you might realize now that you've been in the wrong when you were yelled at in the past to leave a boat slip. So from now on, you won't see me inside any fishing slips inside of them fishing, because little did I know that that was wrong. But I just want to clear the air and accept that I was wrong at this time, and from now on you won't see it again. Now there is an exception to the rule as far as pulling into a slip. Anytime there is a boat in distress, bad weather such as high heavy winds with rough water, heavy rains, lightning, thunder, or whatever the case may be where you're a boat in distress, you are allowed to pull in any slip and take shelter. So going from there, let's just enjoy some great crappie footage. And I accept that what I did was wrong. I didn't know it at the time, but now I do, and you won't see that in my future videos at all. So hopefully you guys have a great day. Enjoy this footage. And I'll tell you what. All right, little guy. To start. There's a keeper. All right, Tyler. That's 9. But yeah, I was gonna say he's 9, but we're not gonna keep. Is it just a streak? Oh yeah, that's all right underneath the motor. Right under the motor.
Yep. Get you some. They'll eat a turd.
I'll come back. I'll come back and fish next to you. Which side do you want? You'll take that side? Alright. I'll take this side. And they're about 10 foot down. There's one of them. That's a crappie.
I just had a monster.
Did you? Alright. Pull it up.
Oh, not that big.
It's still a keeper. Nice one. Nice. Doubles. So Tyler, what are you doing?
So I noticed the bank has a little bit of a 45-degree fall to it, and there's some shelf rock in there. So I see if there's any bigger ones up on the bank, like the big females, the big fat ones. That's what I was looking for. And sometimes it's like bass fishing. You got to put it where you don't think you're going to get it out, but if you get bit, you worry about that later.
Yep.
So
hook it first, then worry about it.
and I know probably nobody has fished that over there yet.
Probably not, considering the fact they just started moving up.
Yeah.
So, in case you guys are wondering who I'm out here fishing with, I'm out here with Tyler and Paul from Pro Tungsten. We're out here having a good time. We're going to catch some crappie after a tough day in Anglers in Action.
Very, very tough. I zeroed, big fat zeroed. But hey, when you zero, you learn a lot. You learn what you can do next time and what you should have done. But I did catch a 14-inch crappie on a jerkbait today. So, but you know what? There's always, I got 3 more tournaments at the lake the next 3 weekends. So it's a redemption. But until then, we're going to get some food for eating.
Well, and the best part about doing bad in the tournament is you can always do better.
Yeah, you can always
you don't set a mile-high stone where it's going to be hard to catch.
Right.
So, but guys, we're going to get back to catch some more crappie. And let's just have a good time.
Trying to learn how to do, because I got tons.
For crappie fishing?
Oh my God.
Well, see, like right here, you got them down there at 8 to 10 foot.
Okay.
So, you can't quite see this jig on it because it's not that sensitive. But I know I should be about 8 to 10 foot right there. And I'm not doing a lot of activity. I'm just, barely shaking the, yeah. And the bite, for some reason lately, has been very finicky. Except for that one. He hammered it. Got one? What do you got there?
Bass.
A little bass? Tyler, you caught bass?
I caught a bass today, guys.
You caught a bass?
Diet.
All day long, you were throwing too big of a bait.
Too big of a bait. I should have just went small.
You should have just brought a crappie jig with you. It was just really weird yesterday for us because we would literally have this much line out and we would go like this and we would dip it down and it was just out of sight and then thunk. I mean, but it was also, raining and low pressure and the fish, I think, were just active. And the other thing is this is the last major channel swing right here. It starts swooping out about 30 yards up that bank. It starts swooping out, goes underneath the corner of that dock, and then goes straight across over there and it goes back around underneath that big dock over there. So I think those fish are starting to pull up out of that channel and move into spawn, because these are definitely spawning crappie.
Oh, I mean, with those.
Oh, I don't know.
Fish back and lake and shit.
There's a good one. Get in the boat.
If I don't get bitten in the next 10 minutes.
I got bit in the first 10 seconds. Paul, come on up here.
Oh, I got bit here.
All right.
It's just a tick.
Oh, it's super light. Yeah. He's a keeper, but we're going to let this one go. Come on, Tyler.
Coffee spawn, the dogwoods are blooming.
There's plenty of room up here.
Yeah, I'm just going off the deep end for a second.
All right.
Get this big boy.
Woo! Little guy.
Toasted. This little guy toasted big as crappie here. Yeah, don't be afraid. Follow on those rocks, those big black ones like the house. I used to come out here. My mom used to call me in sick to school with the cough. Oh man, it was like,
Come down and go crappie fishing.
yeah, I tell you what, the best time.
I'm going to try and get this big boy up here that kept hitting me earlier. I had one. What, you got going?
Oh, it was. It's one of those times you just whipped up and they were there.
Alright, Paul's got one. I got one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a keeper.
This should be.
Yeah, that's a keeper. That one's 10. Mine's 8 with a mouth of a 12-incher.
I don't know, that one would be 9.
Look at the size of that.
Paul's kind of skinny. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Why you put the bigger bait on and catch the smallest fish?
I don't know. Just for humor.
Another one? Might throw it.
Go for it.
Well, I was getting bit out here. Like this one.
Alright, alright. there we go. Crappie spawn is on. No doubt about it. They flooded the banks.
They are up super shallow. I probably was 3 or 4 foot at most.
Yeah. Tyler's got something.
Big one.
Tyler's
Oh
got.
no. It just had a big.
That's a good one.
It just had a big flash.
That's a good one. Nice. You guys doubled up. You got the quick release there.
That's what. I'm waiting for Tyler to get these off and just reach out and grab that one.
Yeah. Not quite a triple because you guys already caught yours, but I'll bring this big one in. So I think that's where they're at. Right about halfway back from the, let's see here, how far back does it come? Oh, there he is. No. Oh, saved by the rope. Yeah, they're about halfway in there, Paul. Oh, that looks like a better one.
Yep, it is a better one.
Nice. I was over here looking at this one. Oh, you guys all got good ones. Yep, Paul's got a good one. Nice. Another 10.5 incher.
Hey, Paul, does it make you feel better after not catching any bass today?
I'll tell you what. It is the nicest feeling to know that at the end of the day, if I don't catch a bass, I put my boat in, I come out here and catch a limited crappie and just have a good time. You know, it's. I think you got one, or is that you? I saw that. Oh, you still have them. That's a good one.
See, that's me. That's my fishing.
Oh.
I will tell you, I will never set the hook right away. I just play around with him.
Having fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, I felt him what 5 times.
Oh yeah,
at least.
yeah. Well, I was just making.
We was talking, boom.
Yep.
But we're still talking.
Yeah. And I was like, I think you got bit. Paul, you're tearing these fish up. Slowly but surely, you're getting better and better.
Oh yeah. I'm understanding the bite.
Yeah, it's.
Once you understand what's going on, you can dial it in.
Yes. Well, guys, we're wrapping up the day. Had a great time fishing with Tyler and Paul. Caught some crappie to wrap up a day of tough fishing. Nonetheless, just getting out in the water, having a good time is always great. And we're just getting ready to head on in, clean some crappie, and take it easy. And we're gonna get back out here tomorrow, and we're gonna focus on some
slabs.
We're gonna focus on trying to catch some bass with different techniques. Tomorrow, Riley and I, and also Tyler, you get out here and throw the mid-rig and really finesse bait. So other than that, we're gonna wrap this up, head on in, and it's a cold, chilly ride home.
Decided I caught some fish. Did horrible in a bass tournament, but
Catch some bass? Is that your happy dance?
do my happy dance after being bass today. Catch no bass. I did catch a bass on a crappie jig.
You did.
I caught one bass.
That's $50. That's my guide fee.
$50.